I'm your host, Zeos Pantera of Zinir Fetish. Zinir Fetish? I should have called it that. And I'm using the TRI i3 Pros. And this is another one of those reviews where I don't know the price. And these were on the old shelf. Like that shelf I filled from stuff from here, from like last year. So I legitimately have no idea what's going on. I do know that TRI, though, makes very good IEMs. I've used their higher end stuff like the Starlights. And I'm trying to assess these. And on the back of the box, I got a little bit of a cheat code where it says one planar, one dynamic, one balanced armature. Okay, so I'm going to describe the sound first. These are smooth, wide, but not just smooth, not smooth overall. It feels like the electrostatic driver is smoothed. And the balanced armature has also been smooth, and then the dynamic has been smooth. So it's not smooth, it's like three individual smooths stacked on top of each other and spread out. So it's like lovely. These are lovely. A high all the time. Postmodern Jukebox's version of Habits is amazing. You know, this is a lovely sound. It's lovely is the word. I'm not offended. I had a couple things that were trebly like get to me in the last half hour. And then I started remembering like Chainsaw Man, and then I was like tearing up about just events and Chainsaw Man. It's too early to be doing reviews. Accessories. Very green cleaning cloth. Tons of tips. I'm using Dakoni foams. You get a little ear brush. It's got a standard like TRI thing here. The wire is only 3.5 millimeter, but then again, anything from that old shelf, I'm assuming they weren't including balance in it, even in their higher end IMs. If this is $325, it's a buy. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting $325. That's my guess on the price of this. Because the sort of enjoyment I'm getting out of it, granted, I am on the TA22 tube. I was on this. It's only 3.5, so I could swap it to one more amp here. Ooh, that was set real high. It's just, these are lovely. These have a wonderful vocal presentation. And the soundstage is better than average, like well better than average. And the bass is just like punchy and tight. Everything sounds like it's got a smoothing filter on it. And I don't hate that. I fucking love that. My day's gone rough. Give me beauty and loveliness. And I could chill. These are fucking amazing. $325. That's my offer. I actually opened the tab up and closed my eyes when I hit enter. So $189. $189. That's holy shit. That's going to compete with quite a lot of things, actually, come to think of it. So let's see, what else is $189? So like the standard 100, like just under $200. Fuck, I mean, I've got my Z12s. These are way smoother than my Z12s. Z12s have a little bit of aggressive high end. So if you don't want the aggressive high end and the details shoved in your face, these. OH10s, probably similar soundstage. Those have more low end. Ooh, now I don't know. They're competing direct. Like I was giving these a price tag higher than that. So, do I take these over the fucking OH10s? They're real good, man. 10 millimeter flat diaphragm dynamic. New comfortable design. Trusted 3-driver config. I love these buzzwords. They're having as hard a time writing those as I have a time making reviews, because it's just like there's so many IMs. Now, I really do enjoy the shit out of these. I just randomly walked up to the shelf. These are on the bottom shelf, and I'm like, let's do you. Let's do you, because you just look sad down there. And they're fucking great. The i3 Pros, man. These things, these are lovely. Here you go, some Ennio Morricone. It hasn't changed much as far as like my perception of the sound quality. A little bit softer and warmer on the tube because it's a fucking tube, but Yeah, I don't know. Are these in anyone's radar? They've been done a while ago. They should have been done a while ago, but it's weird because every individual driver, I can kind of tell what it's doing. A lot of times I'll talk about coherence when you do like a triple driver. Like, oh, if you're going to do electrostat or a planar in this case and a balance and a dynamic, they have to meld perfectly. And these don't meld perfectly. They sound individualized, but every one of them is like, oh, I like the way that's doing that. I like the way this is doing that. I like the way this is doing that. AC/DC, First Blood. You know, these are good IMs. He's got full fucking points. I'm lowering the volume there. That doesn't help me here. Yeah, like the echo and the drums. Fucking drums are just like exploding in the back of my head. I like these. I like these a lot. I was trying to pick up some IEMs out of the fucking pile that was just gonna be like, oh, I'll just do them and then I throw them in the yard sale. Now I don't know. Here's what they look like, by the way. They're very basic, plain design. I think they're just looking at a 2-pin here, which means you could rock the Chimera cable. Zeos linked the Chimera cable. Where is my Chimera cable? I haven't done IM reviews in a minute. I think they're back there. But yeah, if you wanted to rock these things balanced, they're not hard to drive. Everything here is on low gain. We're running like 39 on low gain here. And they're very mirrored. And that's it. All right, let me think how I could state this. Like if on the scale of 0 to 10, which I don't do scales, but on a scale of 0 to 10, in only factor being would I recommend, where if it's like a 5, it's like, eh. And where if it's 10, it's like you fucking have to. And if it's a 0, fuck off. These are like an 8 or a 9. This is up there. It's like, do I want to compare them to? I don't even want to compare them to OH10s. That's my feelings as a reviewer, because people out there with OH10s are like, well, is this the upgrade? Is this the side grade? Just on them both. I know that's not realistic, but I don't want to put down the OH10s or the Z12. I don't want to put down any of the other IMs to make room for these. We're all just going to have to just get along. Because they exist and they're great. And the OH10s exist and they're great. And what else exists? The fucking Humes. Like the Humes. I'm trying to remember recent ones I've done. I love those things. They're $200. They're very close to this price. This is smoother than the Humes, and that's fucking hard to do. So yeah, no. Wallpaper in the Horde. Links to these. I assume Hi-Fi Go sent it to me. Could have been Linsol. Could have been anybody. I don't know. Literally don't remember. I don't keep records that far back. But I reco. This is a full fucking reco. I'm going to do like 8 or 9 more IMs today. And this is either a good one to start out on or a bad one to start out on. Because now I'm just going to be comparing everything price-wise and performance-wise to this. So, anyway. Check out the sponsorship links in the description and the wallpaper links. And thanks to my sponsors. And we're good. And the sponsors and the wallpapers. And we're good, right?